Hey guys, this is Corey with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas. Today I have a brand new arrival to show you. This is the 2021.5 Coachmen Spirit Model 3379BH. It comes in at 8,180 pounds unloaded and is 37 foot in overall length. We're going to do an interior and exterior walk around video today, talk about some of the awesome new features on this Bunkhouse travel trailer. Let's go ahead and we'll jump on to the inside. Alright guys, so we're on the inside of this brand new Coachmen Spirit. We'll go ahead and we'll start off with the entertainment center today. So as you can see, you have a nice 50-inch Jensen TV. If you're not familiar with the name Jensen, they build electronics exclusively for the RV industry. And the nice thing about them is they are shock resistant as well as more resilient to the extreme heat and cold. Down below, as you can see, you do have the electric space heating fireplace. That is basically a 5200 BTU electric space heater. One really neat thing is that they give you this nice big component shelf, as you can see, and you do have a wireless phone charger right there, which is a pretty neat feature to have. And then over here you do have a Jensen multimedia center, so that is AM, FM, Bluetooth, and has HDMI and USB ports. So you can hook up a DVD player or a gaming system or Blu-ray player. You'll notice the dual opposing slide outs in the living area, giving you a nice open feel. Tons of floor space in this model too. And you'll also notice the vaulted ceiling. That's not a camera trick. That actually is what is in this unit. And it makes it feel nice, open, and airy, along with the new lighter woodwork, which is going to help with that as well. Over here in the slide out, one thing you'll notice compared to the competition is this is a taller slide out. And how they accomplish that is the 6'9" sidewall height, which is taller than a common 6'6" slide wall height. Nice big windows overlooking your campsite, not the neighbors, which is great. And as you can see, you do have the optional theater seating. Not every 3379BH that we will have in stock over the years is going to have the theater seats, but we decided to try our first one with it just to give mom and dad a place to sit and relax, since there is another trifold sleeper sofa already in the bunk room. Next to that, you'll have your 4-person booth dinette, which is great. You'll notice the new fabric colors, as you can see right there. So it's kind of a gray-ish brown in color. I really like it. And that table will drop down to make a bed, and that is a thermofoil pressed membrane countertop. So if one of the kiddos spills a drink over there, it's not going to hurt anything or pop off any tea mold or anything like that. Spinning around this way, a couple things. You'll notice coat hooks pretty close to the entry door and that netted storage compartment, which is a nice touch. And then over here is your main control center. So you'll have your tank monitoring panel, water pump and water heater on both gas and electric controls, some lighting controls, slide out controls, and awning controls. And then your thermostat will be right here. And that's probably a different thermostat than what you're used to seeing in the RV industry, but this is a Furrion brand AC. Cool thing about that is it has several different fan settings. It also has a dehumidifier mode, which is a pretty neat feature. Not a lot of air conditioners have that in this industry. And it's the biggest AC on the market. It's a 15,500 BTU. So it has 500 extra BTUs compared to any other AC out there that's commonly used, which is a awesome feature. Something I really prefer. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the living area. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the kitchen in more detail. Alright guys, so we'll start off with the island. And as you can see, you have plenty of countertop prep space. I really like this overhang here, as you could put a couple of bar stools in there for a couple extra places to sit and eat. High-rise pull-out, or high-rise sprayer faucet, and the dual stainless steel sink with the removable sink covers. And those are cutting board quality, by the way. You have a bottle opener and a electrical outlet on this side of the island, plus a little bit of extra storage, and you can get to it from this side as well as the other side, which is a pretty cool thing, in my opinion. As we come around to the front side of the island, you'll notice you do have great divided storage on the left side there. And then over here, you have a perfect spot for a trash can, which is a pretty cool feature to have. So many brands miss that. And then if we come around over here to the other side of the island, you'll notice another easy reach appliance outlet and some extra storage as well as plumbing access. So really neat island. I will say, I wish they wouldn't have mounted the sink directly in the center. I wish they would have pushed it off to the outside. And you'll also notice right here, you do have a heat vent in the back side of the island. So this does have cabinet ducted heating instead of in-floor ducted heating, which I prefer in a bunkhouse. All right, guys, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the storage under the dinette. That big old pantry over there, and the storage in the entertainment center, and the rest of the kitchen. Alright guys, so I've got the rest of the storage opened up, and we'll go ahead and we'll start in the entertainment center. I did want to show you that TV is on a swing arm mount, so it can face the dinette, which is pretty cool. Nice storage up underneath there, on either side of that fireplace, which is, you know, nice little touch. It's pretty small, but it's better than nothing. As we come over here under the dinette, you will notice that you have good storage underneath there, which I really like. And it's easy access. Over here, next to the bunk room entry door, you'll notice this great pantry. And it's, you know, it's really deep, really wide as well, so it's easy to access. And then you'll also notice the cargo net storage above that, which is great that they didn't just waste that. So we come over here into the slide out. You'll notice the microwave and this little notch right down here underneath the microwave. That's actually storage for those sink covers that I was talking about here in the last clip, which is a really cool feature. No other brand does that. You'll notice the hood range with the light and fan above your 3-burner Magic Chef cooktop. The cover for that will fold up and back to give you access to the burners. And you do have, like I said, storage up top. All of this cabinetry is pocket screwed and glued. So what that means for you is that's a lumber core cabinetry, and it's the step above stapled cabinets. So it's something that is going to last for many years to come. Over here, you do have the Furrion 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt compressor fridge. Now that is an optional piece of equipment. We prefer this fridge over the gas electric. It's bigger, it uses less power. It's very boondock friendly, provided you have a solar panel. And they're pretty reliable, which is something that I really like. And then lastly, if we go over here, you'll notice 2 big drawers. I mean, these things are huge. This one's got the silverware divider in it. I'll go ahead and shut that, give you a good view of the drawer here. And I'll go ahead and open this side up for you as well. Great extra storage there. And then you can also see the storage underneath the oven, which is, you know, so many brands will waste that storage. It's something that I really like to see. And I've been doing this for about 4.5 years now. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the kitchen area. let's go ahead and we'll close all this storage up and jump on back to the kids' bunk room. Alright guys, so stepping on back into the kids' bunk room, you'll notice right away this is on a slide out. You can see the nice trifold sleeper sofa here, and this is the big reason why we didn't want to put another trifold sofa in the bedroom, or I'm sorry, in the living room. As you can sleep 2 adults back here if you have to. As you can see, that bunk up top will flip up out of the way. 220-pound rating on that bunk there, so keep that in mind. So spin over here, you'll notice the nice cross breeze window. Up over here you have a bigger bunk for some of your taller kids. And you'll notice that on this side they do have USB outlets, 110 outlets, and that nice little netted storage pocket for some of their books and things, plus a cross breeze window over there. And of course over here down on the bottom there you'll notice another set of household outlets, which is a welcome addition. Let's talk storage. This is the bunk room slide out control here, by the way, and one of the reasons I love that is you can actually see that this slide out isn't going to crush anything if you are bringing it in or sliding it out. There's another heat vent there, and you do have the breakers and fuses. Nice ladder to get up on top of the taller bunk over there, and you notice good storage right in there. Nice little shelf storage, or open shelf pockets, you could call it. More storage down over here, and as we pan up, you notice great extra storage here. I would have liked to see a hanging rod in there, but that's just my personal preference. And then right here, you could fit a small TV in there. They do give you the connections to be able to do that. You do have one thing I forgot to mention when we were talking about the AC earlier is you do have dual AC runs throughout this entire coach, which is a nice feature. It's going to cool your unit more evenly. So again, give you a nice look. And this sofa is fully freestanding. So if you want to pull it out for some reason, put something else in here, you can for sure do that. Alright guys, let's go ahead and we'll jump up to the master bathroom in this Coachmen Spirit 3379BH. Alright guys, so we're in the bathroom of this Coachmen Spirit 3379BH. As you can see, you have plenty of floor room around that foot flush lever toilet. This light right here, that is a motion sensor light, so if the kids have to get up in the middle of the night and they come in to the restroom, that'll kick on and kind of tell them where they're at in the unit. You do have nice open pockets there, a cabinet vent for your heat. Great spot for a trash can. More of that pressed membrane countertop. Go ahead and shut this door real quick. Huge sink, GFI protected outlet. And I really like this light switch here for the main cabin lights, and it's down low where little kids can reach it. And then right here you do have a nice medicine cabinet with a mirror, as you can see. As we spin around over here, you'll notice the skylight up top. You can be upwards of 6'5" and still shower in this bathroom pretty comfortably. Huge shower, and you notice it has the seat, so if you need to sit down and shave your legs, or if you need to sit down to bathe, you can for sure do that. It does have tri-slide glass door, so keep that in mind. And then over here you do have a couple of robe hooks, AC vents, 2 of them, which you don't ever see that in very many competing brands. And you'll also notice a vent fan in here, which is great. I would consider adding a max air cover to that. That's just me. And you'll notice, of course, you do have a solid door to separate off the bathroom. Alright guys, let's go ahead and we'll jump up to the master bedroom now. Alright guys, so stepping into the master bedroom here, you have a nice solid pocket door, as you can see. 60 by 80 true queen bed. There is storage underneath that. This particular unit does not have the max bed storage like the rest of the Spirits. just because I believe it adds a little bit of length to the unit, and this is the biggest unit that they can build in their factory. So we come down here, you'll notice a nice motion sensor light that'll kick on right when you come in the door, which is a really neat feature to have. You'll notice dual reading lights, and all these lights are individually controlled. TV hookups there in that corner over there, and you do have a vent up here. This is a 50 amp unit, but you can see the sticker right here. That tells you that this unit is wired and braced for a second air conditioner. You can add that if you want. This unit was originally supposed to have a second air system on it, but due to the massive shortage of air conditioners, we were only able to get one from the factory. As we open up some of this extra storage above top, you can notice great, nice deep storage. But at the same time, it's also not too low, where if you sit up in bed real quick, if you hear something on the outside your camper, you're not going to bonk your head on that cabinet. On both sides of the bed, you'll notice good hanging closets. You can see that has a hanging rack in there instead of a hanging rod. Nice big nightstands, and as you can see, you do have household and USB outlets on both sides of the bed as well as individual cross breeze windows. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for the interior of the 2021.5 Coachmen Spirit model 3379BH. Let's go ahead and we'll jump onto the outside and take a look at some of the cool features there. All right, guys, so stepping onto the outside of this Coachmen Spirit 3379BH. As you can tell, it is a fiberglass unit. You can see the nice 3/4 fiberglass front cap there, and down underneath you do have the lower diamond plate rock guard, two 20-pound propane tanks, power tongue jack with a light, and the spare tire as well as rails for your battery. Coming around over here, you have your pass-through storage. We'll take a look at that from the other side, and you do have your freshwater inlet right there. 4-corner stabilizer jacks, they are manual. And then right here you have an outside sprayer port, city water connection, and your black tank flush. That's what that spray port looks like. And then down over here, as you can see, you do have your black tank as well as your gray tank dump. This is a 4-season trailer, so as you can see down here, it does have the enclosed and forced air heated underbelly that'll let you camp in the winter as well as the early spring, late fall. Over here you have your cable and satellite connections right there. And then you also have the rear access point for your refrigerator as well as your stove outlet. You'll notice the good looking aluminum wheels, and those are spread axles to prevent some of the porpoising when you go over bumps, as well as distribute the weight a little more evenly. 2 slide outs on the non-door entry side, as you can see right there. And real quick, I almost forgot, you do have your 50 amp service connection right there. Exterior dog leash clip on the back there, as well as a square tubular bumper, and your 6-gallon gas electric hot water heater. As we go up top, you'll notice you do have the nice crowned roof that does have a TPO roof membrane with a 12-year defect warranty, and you can see the backup camera prep up there as well. So we come around over here, you'll notice the nice outside kitchen. So starting in the bottom left, you'll notice the dog leash clip, and then you do have a 2-burner cooktop, nice exterior drawer, galvanized rolled steel countertops, exterior mini fridge, a nice extra cabinet up top, lighting, 110 power, and a sink with a real drain into a real holding tank, which is really nice. On either side of that baggage door that acts as a third awning, you will notice you do have outside speakers. And then right here you do have coax as well as 110 power for an outside TV if you wanted to add one. And there is a propane hookup down there too, by the way. So we come up over here, you'll notice the second awning is on the slide out. That way it gives you maximum awning coverage on your door entry side. There's an LED light strip in there too, by the way. These do use the Lion's Head tires, which have a 5-year defect warranty, 2 years roadside assistance, and 12 months no questions asked replacement guarantee on your tires. So pretty cool warranty there. So we come around over here. You'll notice the exterior, or the larger exterior grab handle. Nice power awning over the door that does have LED strip lighting in it. You notice the LCI solid step, so it'll fold up inside the door and has adjustable feet. It is also rated for 500 pounds instead of 300 pounds. Last couple of things over here, you do have the solar prep port right there. And then right here's your pass-through storage. Your baggage doors are held up by magnetic catches, as you can see there. As we come down here, you'll notice good pass-through storage, aluminum bed bases, and this does have the fishing pole storage, as you can see there. There's your 50 amp power connection. This is that blue coily hose for that sprayer port. And as we come over here, you'll notice a motion sensor light, a 3/4 inch jack bit to so you can run your jacks up and down with your cordless drill or impact. And that big switch in the middle is the switch for your docking lights. Being that this is a Coachmen product, it does use the Asdel composite paneling underneath the fiberglass. So what that's going to do for you is it's going to prevent against any delamination, rot, mold, or mildew. It doesn't off-gas formaldehyde smells like the competition does that uses a Lu on board. It's lighter weight, has a sound deadening material built in, or sound deadening properties built into it, and will give you more insulation than the competing brands. This also is an aluminum frame trailer. It has the aluma cage construction, which basically all your door and window openings are framed out with aluminum. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the exterior part of the 2021 Coachmen Spirit 3379BH. If you're interested in this travel trailer and you have any questions, feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. You can also, for pricing and availability, give us a call at 806-335-2336, or you can shoot me an email at contact@custom-rv.com. Again, we thank you very much for watching. Feel free to hit that like button down below if you enjoyed this video, as well as if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Again, we thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day.